My name is Khanyisa and welcome to As Real As I Can Be. Yo, I am still keeping it real. Let me tell you that first of all. Second of all, I want to tell you today why I quit drinking alcohol. First of all, I want you to know that having this conversation with you has been something that I have been really thinking about and really scared to share, and I'll tell you why I was scared to share this journey that I have been on. And secondly, before I keep going, please know that this video is not to shame you or to make you feel like you have to quit drinking alcohol. This is honestly just one of those things that is a personal journey for me, and the reasons for drinking are just very personal. And the reason I'm sharing this is that I believe that sometimes stories can sort of help us propel into decisions that we're already thinking of making anyway. So if this sits with you and resonates with you, I'm glad. But no, this is honestly, all my videos are to motivate you and to encourage you, and big part of that for me is to share my life and my stories with you, right? So let us begin. Why did Khanyisa quit drinking in 2020 in the middle of a pandemic, and why has she taken so long to sit in front of the camera and tell you about it? Okay, that was a lot of questions. So to answer the first one, the reason that I quit was because I was honestly just tired of my bullshit. Like, I was just so tired of my own bullshit, and I decided to make a drastic change. And I was shocked at how much that change would be a stretch for me and how difficult it would be. So I had always wanted a very strong physical body. I wanted to be fit. I wanted to, do all the things that fit people do. But partnering that with alcohol was just not working for me. So a big catalyst for this quitting decision that I made for this year was to actually work out and see my body change without thinking about how alcohol was affecting that. So that was my very first initial thought was, you know what, I'm gonna quit drinking so that I can see how my body changes. And then I realized that my hangovers, so that was number two, physical workout. Number two, the effects that alcohol had with my experience of anxiety. I realized that while drinking, sometimes I would have an anxiety attack, or my hangovers, instead of just being like a headache, now they were coupled with an intense anxiety attack. And honestly, I was just, fuck that. I don't want to deal with anxiety every single time I drink alcohol. And so those are really the two reasons that I wanted to drink. I wanted to do it for my physical body, and I also wanted to do it for my mental and spiritual health as well. I just felt like, you know what, Khanyisa, you want to see change in your life, you've got to make some decisions. And honestly, like, without sounding preachy, which I don't really care if I do, but how many times do we say we want to do something, but we are actually not willing to make the sacrifices that it calls for, right? We want to talk about, we want to be healthy, but we don't stop eating the things that we know are unhealthy. We want to talk about, developing a strong mindset, but we don't read. So I was just one of those people, honestly, and I just thought, you know what, screw it, Khanyisa, I am tired of your bullshit, and we are going to make something drastic. As for you, it might be small. If you're somebody who's like, no, Kanye, you're being crazy, I can just have a glass of wine. It was different for me. For me, a glass of wine would always end up being a bottle of wine, right? And it was funny because I never thought I was an alcoholic. I was like, I just drink to drink. And I realized when I said, I don't drink anymore, I panicked. My heart panicked. And that's one of those reasons why I didn't share this. I didn't share it on my Facebook. I mean, my best friend knows, my girlfriend knows, because we quit together, but it's not something that I wanted to talk about, because at the back of my mind, I was like, well, what if I talk about it and then go back to drinking? Then I'm just going to be like a flip-flop of a person, and I don't want to be a flip-flop of a person. But then I realized that I will be, if I say to myself, if I say, Kanyisa, you don't drink anymore, and then a few months down the line or a year down the line, I drink again, then I'm flip-flopping on myself. I'm flip-flopping on Kanyisa. And self-abandonment is one of those things that I said I do not do anymore. I do not self-abandon. And so that was such a mouthful, but I wanted to share that with you and sort of really kind of challenge you, not in a way that says go quit alcohol, go quit smoking, go do whatever. The challenge I want to put to you is find out what it is that is holding you back, and find out what it is that you need to sacrifice for that thing and let it go. Honestly, I want you to know that it is hard. Sometimes I see I'm a red wine girl. I love my red wine, and I would be walking the store and I would see the red wine and I'd be like, maybe this is when I should be drinking, like with the election going on in America. I was like, maybe we should drink through this, but I'm lucky because I have an accountability partner. My partner keeps me accountable and I keep her accountable. So we do this no, we're not doing it, and we are growing together in that. So one of the things that you can do for yourself is find somebody who will hold you accountable in whatever decision you want to make, in whatever thing that you want to stop doing, so that you can go to the next level of your life. Listen, we are here to grow. We're not here to be stagnant. If you are staying stagnant, find ways to move yourself, get out of that comfort zone. And that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you today, and tell you why I quit drinking alcohol and how it has helped me. How has it helped me? No hangovers. Thank you, God. It would be another lifetime for me to ever have that again. Number 2, my workout. I feel so much stronger. I feel so much clearer in my mental space. It is a hard decision, but it is such a good decision that I made. And I want to encourage you to go out there and make those big, bold, life-changing decisions. And that's what I want to end it today. I love you so much. If no one has ever told you that, you are so loved, you are so accepted, and I am extending so much grace and kindness to you. Mwah. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye.